Hey guys, welcome to Repitch, where today in this segment we are going to talk about the news. Well, my name is Richard.
And my name is David. Thank you for that, Richard.
Yeah, we just talked about we got to introduce ourselves first. Whatever. All right, just bulldoze through. Yeah. So before we talk about our Repitch, we're gonna upload a couple of days later. We want to focus on segments on some news that's happening in pop culture that we found interesting. And today, David, we are going to talk about, last week we talked about Warner Brothers. This week, for some reason, we want to talk about Warner Brothers, but in a very different way. We're going to talk about their fighting platform game, Multiversus.
Oh yes, I've seen this here and there.
Yeah.
You sent me that the Instagram page for that. So
Yeah, the article, how they secured Chungus. It's like a fat version of
yeah.
Bugs Bunny. That's a meme. And like people are speculating that might be in the game. And like David, it's crazy. Like this game came out, a beta came out July 26th, and right now, like they released it season 1, it's surpassed over 20 million players.
Oh my gosh, that's kind of crazy.
It's super popular right now. And like you talked about, like, well, what do you know about this? What do you know about this game?
So far, what I've seen and what I've hear about it is just like a Smash Brothers for all these WB characters.
Yeah. And it's a weird cast. It's like you see Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman, Harley Quinn. You see Shaggy going Super Saiyan.
Yeah.
Velma, Tom and Jerry, the Iron Giant. LeBron James is in it. David.
LeBron James, he's in it too. Like
LeBron James, and you know the meme where he's just like, "What do you do?" Like that kind of face. Like he's
yeah.
That's a special. That's a move he does, and it's a weird game that's like really pop. Not weird, but like it's so crazy and it's doing pretty well. This game.
And so I know you're not much of a big you're not a very big gamer.
No,
Would
absolutely not.
would you play this game?
If I had the means, I would play this game. It looks like fun. And like I think like, especially it's one of those games that you would love to play with friends and just like troll with each other. Like that's the main reason why people love Smash. Like if you don't have to play competitively, but you could just play with friends when your friends are just hanging out, and it looks fun.
Oh yeah. Did you happen to say, is this just like a PC online game, mobile
No,
online game? Like,
it's all platforms that I
all
know of.
platforms.
All platforms. Like one of the reasons why it does so well is because it's all platforms and it's free to play.
I do see. I'm taking a quick look at the website right
Yeah.
now. It's kind of crazy. It's
It's
that
crazy.
roster's kind of crazy.
The roster is crazy. Like even now in the new seasons, like Black Adam's gonna be released and Rick and Morty is gonna be released too. And it's like because Warner Bros. Has like a wide cast of very interesting, weird characters. It includes like Adult Swim and Cartoon
Yeah,
Network.
that's
So like
right.
it could literally be anyone. It's like weird. Even what's her name from Game of Thrones?
Daenerys, Arya.
No, Arya. Arya's
Arya?
in it.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
That is kind of crazy. I definitely
Yeah.
want to check this out.
Exactly, and like you're gonna see other characters too, which is gonna be great and weird. Like I said before, like Smash or other games, there's a price you have to pay. But for this, one of the reasons why it's doing so well, it's free to play. You don't have to pay any money. You can just download it and just
Right.
play right away.
No, those free to play games are crazy. I look
Oh,
at
yeah.
Fortnite, how big it got, and
It's
how
huge right now.
it's
Exactly.
like $1 billion company now, and it's like
Goku, the Dragon Ball Z is in Fortnite,
I heard about that. It's crazy.
which is not a sentence that you could ever think of.
I mean, back in the day when I was playing games, and I would like Smash Brothers was like that peak,
Oh yeah.
like where like you could have all these different characters into one roster, and like you only dreamed about like having all these other things. And now it's just become so regular. It's kind of fun to see. Like a few years ago, I remember there was a what's it called? Like an anime game where it was pretty much Smash Brothers, where all these like different anime characters were put in together. So like
Oh,
you
but
can
is that like the one that's not licensed? That's kind of ghetto.
no. It's legit. It was off of like PlayStation of Sony.
Oh, the one that did really bad.
Yeah, I guess so. That one. But
Yeah,
yeah,
the
it,
shonen one. Yeah, yeah.
yeah, the Shonen one. It just had like all these other like all these anime characters, and the roster was huge.
It was.
I mean, it's interesting, but I guess from what I've seen, nothing holds up to the mechanics and the way that Smash Brothers plays out.
No, like all these fighting platform games are compared to like, oh, it's like Smash or does Smash. And again,
Exactly.
Warner Brothers, this is not the first time a big company does an intellectual property did something like this. Sony had their own version years
Right,
ago
right.
that failed poorly. Nickelodeon had their own fighting platform. They came out 2021. That was super popular, but it kind of exactly. You don't remember. You haven't heard of this,
Yeah,
David.
no.
Yeah, because it didn't do so well, but it
Mm,
didn't. It does. It's not. It wasn't as nice and polished, and like updates and etc. wasn't
right.
as it wasn't as much transparency, so like it kind of died off of audience. But like something good that Multiverse is doing is that the creators and the people involved are very active in social media. So it makes like a huge difference that we kind of gets the expectations of who's gonna come up, what's gonna go next. It's the same thing with Smash. Like what Smash did or does so well is that every couple of months or weeks, like they will release a new character and make it a
Yep.
whole event.
Yep.
And like that's what really brings in like the audience and stuff. So it's like it's doing pretty well. Like, I don't know I don't know if this is gonna be like an IP that they keep doing, but like yeah.
No, kind of, because I've been curious for a long time, just to kind of go in the vein of like, talking about movies though.
Yeah.
Excuse me. When it comes to things like, Smash, and
Hmm.
like you see all like some of the characters starting to get their own movies now, you think there is a possibility for like a Smash Brothers
Movie.
movie trajectory? Like, do you
Oh
think that's
no.
possible?
If Chris Pratt can voice the character of Mario, I don't see how they cannot. I have no idea what the story plot's gonna be, but like, yeah, definitely. I mean, it should have been a cartoon a long time ago. I think that's a great way to do it.
Yeah, no,
Even like a Netflix show, that'd be amazing.
it would have been fun. It would have been like, it's like, what do you call it? Nintendo Secret Wars type of
Oh yeah.
thing.
I mean, you bring up an interesting question, David. Like, what other networks or series would you like to see as a fighting game?
Hmm. I feel like if I had to pick like a studio,
Mm-hmm.
I think Universal probably has like a very big roster of like
Oh yeah,
different
yeah.
characters. I
You can
mean,
see like the T Rex from Jurassic Park could be in it.
exactly. You got that. Any Spielberg movie. Um,
E.T. I would love to see the T Rex take a bite out of E.T. I think that'd be the funniest thing in the world.
where's is Godzilla and like all those monsters Universal?
It
Like the Mummy,
might be. Yeah, I think so. Oh, that'd be
like
great
like
too.
there, and then you got what, Dominic Toretto.
Oh my good. I would love to see him pulling up in this chart. Oh my, what do you call it? The Minions could be in it too. Top Gun.
Oh yes, yes. See, that roster's huge. I feel like they have a big enough roster for it to be entertaining. Or
Oh, that'd be so good.
what else? What studio or series do you have in mind?
James Bond could be.
James Bond. Like, how do you not want to play as him?
No, I think Universal is the best answer. I was gonna make a joke saying the Minions have to be in it, but like with Universal, you could have the Minions fight. I would love to see the Minions get KO'd. That'd be my dream come true.
Are you looking at a list right now? Do you see it? Who else is on this Universal roster?
Universal. I'm seeing some bad moves. Oh, Glass. What do you call it? The
Oh, with Samuel L.
Shyamalan.
Jackson.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you could. I'd love to see. That'd be pretty funny. The Lorax, Ted, the one with the bear that curses. That'd be great.
Oh, Shrek.
But how funny would it be for Fast and Furious that you see Dominic Toretto coming in with his charger, hitting someone in the face, and just the word family comes up in the screen? I think that'd be amazing.
And then you got Shrek coming in, tag teaming.
Yes, with Donkey and everyone and Fiona. Oh, that'd be so good. Like, he used Pinocchio as a weapon. That would be amazing.
I think we're onto something right now.
Oh yeah, oh for sure. Universal, give us a call and we'll talk it out.
Yeah.
But going back to Multiverse, some issues that they might have is that they have to make. Just choked down my own spit. They have to make money somehow. So one thing they at this point it's not pay to win like a lot of other games, but
Mm,
you do pay for skins and etc. But a lot of
right,
times
right.
that's not a big problem because like you said, Fortnite, like people pay money to get those skins and they still make a lot of money.
Yeah, they seriously do. Like, people are willing to pay if it's everybody else is playing, right?
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, in this Warner Brothers universe, what characters would you like to see show up in the roster?
Oh, in the in the Warner Brothers one.
Yeah, I have a couple, but I want to hear yours.
Let's let me hear yours first. Let me drop
All right.
around the Warner Brothers list.
Yeah. So one thing I'd love to see, Big Bang Theory is under this, and I'd love to see Sheldon fight. What do you call it? Superman. I think that'd be the funniest thing ever.
Uh,
Sheldon Cooper, Samurai Jack, Cartoon Network.
oh, okay, that would be fun.
Yeah, obviously a Ben 10, and all his like transformations. That'd be
Uh-huh.
really cool looking. And I thought another funny one, Adult Swim, Hank.
Hank from
Yeah, from what show is he in? King of the Hill.
King of the Hill.
King of the. I think how funny it'd be
What?
it'd be so weird, but
It's
I
just
think I
gonna
could,
hit people with propane.
propane tanks, a nice cold beer. His friends could come in. Come on, how great would that be?
Oh, I guess is Harry Potter in the list?
Oh yeah, it is. Harry Potter would be perfect. Like obviously it'd be Harry Potter. Imagine with me right now, the Iron Giant stomping on Harry Potter.
little graphic.
Yeah. I mean, like, that's one really, I mean, as you're looking at the list, that's one really good thing about this game is like these characters are not just generic characters. Like, oh, Superman is just like Shaggy or whatever fighting, but like each character has like their own little quirks. Like Tom and Jerry, they're not fighting other people, they're fighting each other. And as they're fighting each other, other people get hurt.
Mm.
And there's like, the dialogue is pretty good that changes between characters. And the voice actors, like the guy who acted the live action Scooby Doo for Shaggy is actually voicing Shaggy in this
Oh,
game.
he is. They're
Yeah,
just
so
bringing
like,
back everybody.
yeah, like the voice actors are legit. So like those are like one of the stuff that's pretty good about this
Is it
game.
Kevin Conroy for Batman?
I don't know. If there was, that'd be amazing.
I also see here on the list of Warner Brother characters the the, the characters from Friends.
Ross versus a giant dinosaur. He's crazy. Phoebe would definitely be everyone. She'd be the OP character.
Oh, I think so.
Because
She like her and Shaggy.
Oh, that exactly. That'd be really cool. That'd be really fun. Well, would she be playing a guitar and she's be playing a smelly cat?
Yeah.
What else?
Mm. Just trying to see other characters on this list. I mean, there's
There's a lot.
so
Like
many.
Cartoon
Yeah.
Network, there's a whole roster. Like Billy and Mandy, that's something. Even
Right.
like I believe Cat Dog, that'd be interesting too. Is that Nickelodeon?
No, that's
I mean,
Nickelodeon. Yeah.
Okay.
But
But yeah,
yeah, Cartoon Network. That alone is already a huge amount of
yeah,
like you said. There's been a Cartoon Network game, I think.
yeah. But I
Before.
think it was only on their website. I don't think
Right,
it was.
right,
Yeah, it was legit. Like not legit, but like it wasn't as like big as this.
right. No, I remember back in those days, like those Flash games, online games from like Cartoon Network and things like
Oh,
that.
it was the best. It was so much fun.
It really was.
Back before everyone had their own, play like before they had their own PCs, games and stuff like that. Before it was as popular.
Right. Back before everybody had computers in the palm of their hands.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'm super excited to see where Warner Bros. Takes this game, and like how I'm excited because I probably won't be playing this game, but I love to see other people play it and see the content that comes out of it.
Yeah, it is always interesting. I think from the way it looks and the way it's designed, it's very Fortnite esque. It's
Oh
like
yeah,
it gives me similar vibes to that, and also
yeah.
just because it's kind of like a Smash Brothers feel to it.
Mm-hmm.
It almost feels it's like one of those things where it's like there's no way it can fail, but
Oh yeah, I
we'll
think
see.
as long as they keep the game tight and upload new characters and keep it like really, in the public's interest, like yeah, this is an easy way for the Warner Bros. To make money.
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah. Something else I wanted to talk to you about is, have you seen the trailer for the Addams Family show Wednesday?
I did. I just saw it before. I've never been a real big Adams Family fan, so this is kind of like fresh for me. From what I've saw, it seems good, fun,
Yeah.
enjoyable. Very fresh take on from what I remember.
Yeah. I mean, the trailer, we see that it's not, I mean, the whole family's there, but it's mostly focused on Wednesday, which I argue is one of the best characters from the old '90s movies. And it's focusing her and her life in a new school, and it's like a murder mystery or something. And like, I mean, David, what do you think? What do you think of the trailer as you watched it?
No, I mean, again, for me personally, I never latched onto these shows like that. So it was just kind of like, oh, it's like it seems fun. Maybe I'll check it out, but I'm not rushing to see this one for myself.
I think it's the kind of opposite for me because I love the '90s Adam Family
Uh,
and Adam Values. With oh man, like Raul Julio is so good in it, and Christina
Richie,
who Richie that played Wednesday Adams. She was easily the best part of both movies,
right? I
and
mean,
like
that was her breakout, pretty much her breakout
oh
role, right?
yeah, I think so. And she was the second movie is probably my favorite Thanksgiving movie. If we, I think a couple of episodes ago we're like, "What's a Thanksgiving movie?" And like Family Values is a Thanksgiving movie.
Is that the one where like Wednesday and her brother end up going to like some kind of camp?
Yeah, like some really
Yeah,
conservative
yeah,
camp.
yeah.
And
Okay.
I'm sure you've seen the clips on Reddit or places where like they're doing a Thanksgiving play and it just goes to complete hell.
Oh,
And
okay. I remember that one.
it is honestly the best thing. It's one of my favorite clips ever, favorite movies ever.
Oh,
Oh, interesting. She's in the. I just saw that Christina Ricci is in the show too.
no way.
Yeah, but it doesn't say what she is in as.
Interesting.
Maybe like Wednesday in the future. Actually, no, that'd be kind of weird. I wouldn't want to see that. But yeah, I mean, like the reason why I love the Addams Family so much. Like I didn't watch the black and white cartoon, the black and white live action show or the comics, but like
Mm.
it's such a quirky, not evil, but like dark family. And you know me, David. I love my dark stuff. Like half
Yes,
my
yes.
pitches end up with someone dying, and like,
Like,
but
I mean, from what I see and if I describe it, it's kind of like in the same vein of like, maybe not the same, but like it gives me similar feelings to like What We Do in the Shadows. Like
oh
it's like
yeah,
that dark,
dark
dark
humor.
humor, dark subject, but they're making it so light in a way.
Yeah, and even if it's dark, like one thing that the family, like like back in the like what those shows, like always the mom and dad are fighting, but like in the Adams Family, the mom and dad love each other and like, they
Right,
love the
exactly.
kids, and like it's the family, and you should see their love. Like even though like there's death and morbid and it just like gruesome, but like you just see the family that love each other like
Right.
deeply, and that's so good.
Classic case for don't judge a book by its cover.
Exactly, David. Exactly. Yeah, the last news we kind of saw today in the news was that you actually you're the one that sent it to me is that Adam Driver might be up for playing Doctor Doom in the future Fantastic Four movies.
Yeah. What are your feelings on that?
You know, when you think of Adam Driver, he's an excellent actor. He's a great actor.
Yes.
Like even though unfortunately he was in the Star Wars movie where they were literally building the bridge as it building the boat as they were going in the waters, he did a great job. He's in a lot of good movies like Marriage Story,
Yeah.
and he's great. I can't think of anything else.
I think like the House of Gucci, like even the bad
yes.
movies he's in, he does a great job with the
Oh,
roles that he's in, and I've been a fan of him ever since, like for a while now.
Mhm.
What's that? No, he came off of that show, HBO show, Girls. I think I
Oh
saw
yeah,
like
yeah. That's like this breakout role. I think.
yeah, I saw that, and I remember seeing him for the first time, and I was like, this guy's kind of weird.
He's kind of weird, but he doesn't look like an actor.
Right.
Yeah.
And he was in the Marines. He's a former
Yeah.
Marines, and
Yeah,
like
yeah.
while he was in the Marines, he created like a theater group for like because
Interesting.
there was none there, and that's one of the ways he got started up on it. And it's kind of
Wow.
very admirable.
Wow. But yeah, I mean, like, how do you feel about Adam Driver being possibly being Doctor Doom? It's not official.
I think not my first choice, not who I would have
Exactly.
thought
Yeah.
of first, but I think he's that type of guy where like if you give him that chance, he'll kill it. He'll do it.
No, exactly. I think he could do it. I mean, like, it's better. I feel better with him possibly being Doctor Doom than Jim being Mr. Fantastic.
Oh, true. Yeah.
Yeah. John Krasinski. Like, oh, it was. I mean, they chose. It's not definite that he's gonna be Doctor Fantastic, and
S-
they obviously chose him. And I mean, spoiler alert, in Multiverse
Right.
because of because fans loved
Exactly.
it.
But speaking of which, before I get into the next point though,
Yeah.
but yeah, Adam Driver, think he would be great as Doctor Doom. I always pictured maybe a little bit older for
Who
somebody.
would you choose? Who would you pick? I have
Ooh,
someone in mind.
for this role. Um, hmm, let me think about it for a sec. I didn't really think about it.
Oh yeah. You
Who?
know who I think would be good? Because like Doctor Doom is not this. Aha, I'm an evil person. Da da da.
Right.
He's a leader of a country. He's charismatic. I think Obi-Wan Kenobi, the actor, I forgot his name.
Oh, Ewan McGregor.
Ewan McGregor will do a great job in it.
Interesting. Interesting. I feel like I could see that too.
Yeah.
I feel like he's too. I don't know if it's because he's like British. He's too like
British.
he's too British for this.
He's too polished.
Yeah, that's the word I was looking for. Too
Yeah.
polished.
No, but he's done some gritty, not gritty stuff, dark stuff. What's it called?
That's true. And to be fair, he recently played a villain in a DC movie. I didn't see it, but I know he was casted in it.
Interesting.
The Harley Quinn one. He played Black
Oh.
Mask.
I did not watch that.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone watched that movie.
No, I don't think anybody did either.
No.
It's a cult favorite though.
Oh, is
Apparently,
it?
like people who have seen it, they vouch for it.
Interesting. I mean, I heard one of the reasons why that movie didn't do well is because they didn't call it Harley Quinn. They called it Birds of Prey. And
Yeah,
no
yeah,
one
yeah.
no one knew it was a Harley Quinn. But going back, did you have any idea who you would choose as Doctor Doom?
For me, Doctor Doom. I did see those rumors going around about Giancarlo Esposito, the guy who
that is?
played Gus Fring on Breaking Bad. And
Okay. He might be too old.
he's a little bit too old, but he has that right demeanor.
I
I
mean, if
think-
you're going for that route, why not? What's his name from Breaking Bad? Oh, he'd be too scary.
Ooh.
Bill Cranston? No.
Oh, Bryan Cranston?
Bryan Cranston.
No, he's too high, like high wired.
Yeah.
I think he would do a good job, but then there are moments where he gets manic, like
Oh yeah. I mean, that's what I meant. Like it'd be too. Yeah.
it's like it needs to be somebody who's refined and
Calm,
calm, can still do it. I want to say like guys like Josh Brolin, they got that menacing feel to them,
Yeah.
but he's already got his role down in the MCU. Yeah, I don't know. To be honest, I can't think of somebody right off the top of my head for this. It's such a role that I want to be done perfectly.
Oh,
That like,
but he's like on Thanos level of infamy in the MCU.
and if I had to compare him to like current DC like characters coming in with movies, he's like to a certain degree like the Black Adam of Marvel. Like he's got a country. He's like his.
Oh, okay. I see.
He's
I
like
see what you mean.
he's like his motivation for doing his things is kind of like in the same vein as like Black Adam. I feel like.
I see. I could see that. Yeah.
For-
You know who'd be a really weird choice, but I could see people going for it.
Who?
Johnny Depp. He would never do it.
That no, I can't see that.
Is
I
that?
can't
But
see
that'd be
no.
so weird.
That'd be so. Yeah. Going right back though. Speaking about Jim being Mr. Fantastic,
Oh yeah.
apparently rumors are going around about somebody else being casted as Mr. Fantastic in the upcoming movie. It's
Oh,
Penn Badgley. I don't know if you've ever seen
who's that?
he's in that new popular show on Netflix.
Oh, is that what the guy
You?
from You? Oh, I haven't seen it because the premise is so cringe.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I heard the fans really like him because I heard like he draws a line between like sociopath but charming very well.
I mean that show definitely.
That's Doctor Doom. Yeah, I mean like that might be a good thing, like not choosing a famous celebrity but someone that's somewhat famous and like pushing him towards that.
Right. No, I feel like Marvel has a good job of picking the big ones for like the non-committal roles.
Oh yeah.
Like where it's like the villain or like like side characters or things like that.
Yeah, but I don't want to see Doctor Doom like die last end of
No,
his
no,
career.
no.
Yeah.
He's gotta stay for the entire thing.
And maybe that's the best. Like they could do a Benedict Cumberbatch where he was famous, but not as famous as he is now. Like he was in Sherlock, that was pretty popular, but now he's like a staple and everyone knows who he is.
Right. No, once you in a Marvel movie, I feel like you've not for nowadays, like once you get into a Marvel movie, you're kind of set.
Oh yeah, for sure,
Like,
definitely.
Like Simu Liu, we're gonna be seeing him in a lot of things for the next like 5 to 10 years.
I mean that's a great thing I'm super happy about, but I really hope they work on his character more. But that's a repitch for another time. Oh man, we should definitely repitch that because I did not like that movie.
I'm kind of looking forward to hearing that repitch from you.
Oh, maybe I'll do that next. But yeah, that's but yeah. I mean, that's it for news, David. Do you want to wrap us up for today?
Yes. As always, you guys can find our information in the description off of Spotify, Google Podcasts, anywhere. We also have an Instagram and Facebook. And don't forget, we also have an email, drpitchit@gmail.com. If you have any comments, like us, don't like us, you have any suggestions for us for things we should talk about, feel free to hit us up. And also, as always, a big thank you to our friend Joe Yoo, Mr. Panda Mix, for the intro, outro music and just kind of helping us out and cleaning up all the audio for this.
Yeah, and we don't know how to end this. We don't have a phrase to end the episode. Well, guys, repitch, re-hit, and I'll see you guys later.
Work in progress. Thank you, guys.